I'm in the process of packing for a very exciting trip. If you've been around here for a while, you might remember back in September 2022 when I went on my first trek in Nepal and hiked the classic Everest Base Camp trek with a group of friends. We did the 7-day Everest Base Camp short trek with the helicopter return back to Lukla. I'll include a link up here if you want to check out all of the travel vlogs I put together showing our trip. As soon as we landed in Lukla and started our trek, I knew I wanted to come back, and I wanted to explore more of the area and bring a group of ladies from the Confident Solo Female Backpacker system with me. So after 2.5 years in the making and a year's worth of planning, I'm heading back to Nepal in a few days. This time, I'll be doing the Everest Three Passes Trek for 18 days with a group of 8 ladies from the Confident Solo Female Backpacker system. Our guide will be Prakash, who was also the same guide for my first Nepal trek. Since trekking with Prakash back in 2022, he's gone on to start his own trekking company, Cordial Trek, which is the trekking company we'll be using for our upcoming trip. I'll include a link to his trekking company down in the video description below. For 18 days, we'll be hiking the Everest Three Passes Trek. This route starts from Lukla and goes along the classic Everest Base Camp trek. But after reaching base camp, we'll continue our trek along an extended route that will take us up and over 3 of the world's highest passes to Gokyo Lakes and Gokyo Ri. We'll complete the loop in Namche Bazaar and then hike back to Lukla, where we'll then fly back to Kathmandu. Hey, I'm Kathleen, a food-motivated hiker, solo backpacker, backpacking coach for women, and the hungry hiker here on YouTube. In this video, I'm going to show you everything I plan on bringing for our upcoming 18-day trek in Nepal. This video will be an updated version of my original Everest Base Camp trek packing list video that I posted back in 2022. Since we're going on a longer trek this time around, I'll be bringing some slightly different gear with me based off of my experience from my first trek back in 2022. If you'd like more details about all the gear featured in this video, click the link down in the description below to check out my 2025 Nepal 18-day trek packing list, which will also include links for where you can find all of the gear mentioned in this video online. I'm really excited about this trip because not only do I get to come back to Nepal and explore more of this beautiful region of the country, but also because I get to do this trek with some of the ladies from my online backpacking program for women, the Confident Solo Female Backpacker system. This video will be the first of 5 videos in this series where I'll be featuring our 18-day trek in Nepal. If you're excited about this video, make sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for new videos each week featuring hiking, backpacking, and tips on how to prepare for your next outdoor adventure. So let's go through all the hiking gear I'll be packing for the Everest Three Passes trek, starting with the bags I'll be using for this trek. I'll actually have 2 bags for this trek, a duffel bag and my day pack. The duffel bag will be given to us by our guide Prakash once we arrive in Kathmandu. Our duffel bags will be carried by our porters during the day to each of the tea houses we'll be staying at along our trek. Inside the duffel bag, I'll have all of my clothes and gear that I'll need for the tea houses, along with some extra hiking snacks for the trek. My day pack is what I'll be carrying with me during the day. Inside my day pack, I'll have clothing layers, rain gear, snacks for the day, and my camera equipment that I'll use throughout the day while we're trekking.
The day pack I'll be bringing with me for this trek is the Gossamer Gear Loris 25, which has been my day hiking pack of choice for over the last year. In addition to the pack, I'll also bring with me a trash compactor bag. Just in case it rains, I'll be able to keep everything inside my pack nice and dry. For the clothes I'll wear while hiking, I'll be wearing a Mountain Hardwear Crater Lake hoodie as my sun hoodie, the Duluth Trading Company Flexpedition pull-on trekking pants, and over my pants wear a Purple Rain Skirts adventure dress. For undergarments, I'll pack 2 sports bras for hiking in, a Bronwyn Essential Racer Back Bra, and a Girlfriend Collective Paloma Racer Back Bra, and for underwear, multiple pairs of the Bronwyn Essential Hipsters. On my feet will be a pair of Darn Tough Hiker Micro Crew cushion socks, which I'll be packing multiple pairs of for this trek, and the Ultra Lone Peak All-Weather Mid-2 hiking boots. Since my toes tend to get cold easily and will be hiking at high elevations, I'll also be bringing with me a pair of my Hot Saki neoprene toe covers that I'll wear over my socks inside my hiking boots. I'll also have 2 different buffs to protect my face from the wind, cold, sun, and dust, both of these which I got on my last trip to Nepal. For hats, I couldn't decide on just one, so I have this North Face sun bucket hat along with my Keep On Truckin' trucker hat. Glasses. Yes, I have to wear prescription glasses now. I'll have my daily prescription glasses along with my prescription sunglasses I'll wear throughout the day while we're trekking. I'll also be wearing my Summit Bum fanny pack, which I plan on keeping my phone, GoPro, extra batteries, and my wallet in, along with a couple snacks and packets of electrolytes to consume during the day. In my hands will be my Diorite carbon fiber trekking poles. Last time I came to Nepal, I didn't have my own trekking poles and I really miss them, so I'll have them with me this time around. Moving on to packed clothing. My packed clothing that I'll wear at the tea houses will be stored in my duffel bag, and most of my clothing layers will be with me throughout the day in my day pack. For the clothes I'll pack, I'm bringing my beloved Your Treasure fleece dress, which I'll hike in when it's cold during the day and wear at night at the tea houses to keep warm. For my puffy jacket, I'll have my Enlightened Equipment Torrid jacket that only weighs 5.7 ounces, along with a pair of the Torrid synthetic down pants that I'll use as extra warmth at the higher elevation tea houses. Another insulating layer will be my Outdoor Research Shadow insulated vest that I'll probably wear during the day over my fleece dress at the higher elevations. I'll have 4 extra pairs of socks and 5 extra pairs of underwear. For the clothes I'll sleep in, I'll have my Bronwyn long sleeve base layer top, a racerback tank, joggers, and a pair of shorts just in case I get warm in the middle of the night inside my sleeping bag. For accessories, I'm packing this copper slouch beanie by Everest Designs, a pair of ski mitts, a pair of liner gloves, and this extra pair of trekking gloves I got the last time I was in Nepal. And for footwear in the tea houses, a pair of these Feathered Friends down booties, which are super warm and comfortable for lounging around in the tea houses. For my last trek in Nepal, it only rained on us on our first day, but at the higher elevations, it can get windy, so a good rain jacket can also provide extra protection from the wind. And since we'll be spending more time at the higher elevations on this trek, I decided to bring my Mountain Hardwear parka, Patagonia rain pants, and my Outdoor Research Cascadia Gore-Tex skaters to help keep my legs warm and dry if it's cold and nasty out. Since our trek to Nepal is considerably longer this time around, I decided to go with a warmer sleep system than what I had brought before. For this trek, I'll be bringing with me my snow camping sleeping bag, which is the Thermarest Polar Ranger -20 sleeping bag. Not only is it much warmer than my 10-degree quilt, but it also has pockets that I can use to keep some of my electronics warm overnight. My favorite feature on this sleeping bag are these armholes that I can use if I want more space to move around, since sleeping bags can be pretty constricting, and I can put my arms and hands outside of the bag without having to unzip my bag and letting all the heat out. In addition to the sleeping bag, I'll also be bringing with me an inflatable pillow and my sleeping booties, just in case my feet get cold overnight. Any of the water you drink in Nepal has to be treated or boiled before it's considered safe to drink. I decided to switch up my water filtration system for this trek from the last time I was in Nepal back in 2022. On my first trek, we drank water from single-use plastic bottles, which wasn't a super great option. Not only did the price of water bottles increase at the higher elevations, but also I didn't love that I was adding to the garbage problem in the region. Someone has to carry all those plastic water bottles off the mountain. For this trek, I'm bringing with me a 24-ounce Grail GeoPress water filter and purifier, which is 17 ounces. Quite a bit heavier than the Sawyer Squeeze filter I normally bring on my backpacking trips. The Sawyer Squeeze water filter can remove most bacteria, protozoa, and microplastics, but it can't remove viruses like the Grail can. I'm excited to use this on my trek this time around instead of a bunch of single-use plastic water bottles. I'll let you know how this works out for me after our trek. In addition to the Grail, I'll also be bringing with me a 32-ounce Nalgene water bottle to store clean treated drinking water in, and a 16-ounce Nalgene bottle that I'll use to mix electrolytes in throughout the day. Since we're staying in tea houses along the trek, and because our trek is so long, I opted to bring a few toiletries with me that I don't normally bring with me on my overnight backpacking trips. First of all, look at how cute this Ditty Box bag is from Space Bear Bags. Space Bear Bags surprised me by doing a limited edition print of my Hungry Hiker graphics on some of their bags and pouches, and sent a few of them to me to use for my trek. This is the Ditty Box bag, and inside are most of my toiletries I'll be using along our trek. I've got travel size shampoo, conditioner, and Dr. Bronner soap, since we'll be able to take warm showers in the lower elevation tea houses. I've also got a travel toothbrush, and I made my own toothpaste tabs with my freeze dryer using my favorite toothpaste at home. I also have in here a travel size bottle of Listerine, facial sunscreen, my favorite hand cream from Trader Joe's because I know my hands are going to get really dry up there, travel size dry shampoo for when I can't wash my hair along the trek, chapstick, a travel hairbrush with a mirror, Q-tips, porta wipes to use as backups for my poop kit and to wipe myself off at the end of the day when I can't take a shower. A few of these epic wipes that I've been sitting on for a while that I'll use to clean myself off with when I can't take a shower. And all of my prescriptions from my doctor like Diamox, antibiotics in case I get a respiratory infection or bacterial infection, and stuff for nausea. A couple other toiletry items that didn't quite fit in the Diddy box bag that I'll also be bringing with me are deodorant, a large REI quick dry multi-towel that I'll use as my shower towel whenever I get to take a shower along the trek, and a packet of these Neutrogena cleansing towelettes to clean my face with at the end of the day. Since our guide Prakash will be carrying a first aid kit for the group, I decided to pare my own first aid kit down for the trek. Inside, I still have my blister repair kit in case I need to treat any blisters. I also have a pair of tweezers, nail clippers, some backup water purification tablets, and over-the-counter medications I normally carry in my first aid kit like Aleve, Tylenol, Advil, ibuprofen, aspirin, Imodium, Benadryl, and urinary pain relief. To save space, I also decided to add a couple components of my repair kit to my first aid kit, like these small bottles of crazy glue and tenacious tape. My first aid kit pouch is also by Space Bear Bags. Yes, I have a whole pouch dedicated to carrying 28 packets of electrolytes that I'll be consuming along our trek. I have enough to drink 2 electrolyte packets for each day of our trek. The pouch I'm carrying them in is also another one of those super cute Space Bear bags with the Hungry Hiker graphics printed on it. Yes, I have a whole pouch dedicated to carrying numerous cough drops that I plan on consuming along our trek. Cough drops might sound like a strange thing to bring for this trek, but these things saved me during my last trip to Nepal. The higher in elevation you go, the drier and colder the air gets. This would cause irritation in my throat and often lead to an annoying dry cough. Having these cough drops helped provide me with extra relief, so I vowed to never do a high elevation trek without them. The pouch I'm carrying them in is also another one of those super cute Space Bear bags with the Hungry Hiker graphics printed on it. Since we'll have access to toilets at the tea houses along the trek, we won't need to dig cat holes whenever we need to poop while we're up there. So I did take my trowel out of my poop kit, but I did leave in other things like my Kula cloth that I'll use for peeing so I don't have to pack toilet paper, porta wipes that I'll use for pooping instead of toilet paper, powdered soap to wash my hands, hand sanitizer, a menstrual cup in case I get my period while I'm out on the trek, and a roll of doggy bags to pack out the porta wipes. In Nepal, toilet paper and wipes must be thrown away in the trash or packed out instead of being flushed down the toilet. Otherwise, it can block the plumbing. My poop emoji pouch is also by Space Bear Bags. Since I plan on vlogging our whole trek, I needed to make sure I not only had all the camera equipment I'd need, but that I'm also packing extra batteries and ways to charge my electronics along the trek. I've got my headlamp, 2 fully charged Nikkor power banks. The higher in elevation we get, the less chance we'll have to charge any of our electronics, so to be safe, I'm bringing 2 of these lightweight power banks with me instead of 1. I'll also be bringing with me my iPhone, my Garmin InReach Mini 2 so I can message my mom along our trek, my GoPro, 8 extra batteries, a GoPro battery charger, 3 backup memory cards, a travel tripod, various charging cords, and this universal travel adapter that I can use at the lower elevation tea houses to charge any of my electronics and also to charge any of my electronics while we're in Kathmandu. What do you think of these limited edition Hungry Hiker graphic printed Space Bear bags? Would you want some of these bags and pouches of your own? Let me know down in the comments below. If there's enough interest, Space Bear Bags and I will partner up to offer these for sale on the Space Bear Bags website, with the portion of the proceeds being donated to an outdoor nonprofit organization of my choice. And finally, for miscellaneous items, I'll be bringing a pair of micro spikes to use for snow travel over the high elevation passes, a pack of Uno cards and Monopoly Deal in case any of the ladies want to play cards with me while we have downtime at any of the tea houses at the end of the day, Hungry Hiker stickers just in case anyone recognizes me while I'm out there, my ultralight wallet, passport, and hiking snacks for the trek. There will be an opportunity to purchase a few snacks and sodas along the way during our trek, but I wanted to bring some familiar snacks with me from home, like some of these mini Vermont smoke and cure meat sticks for some extra protein, sour gummy bears, pickle flavored cashews, sesame sticks, dried mango, and freeze-dried tiramisu cheesecake that I freeze-dried at home myself, which I'll be featuring in an upcoming hiking snacks video, so stay tuned for that one.
For more details about all of the gear featured in this video, click the link down in the description below to check out my 2025 Nepal 18-day trek packing list, which will also include links for where you can find all of the gear mentioned in this video online. I hope you enjoyed this video. The next time I see you will be in the first vlog from our Everest Three Passes Trek. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get notified each time new videos are posted. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy trails and keep on trekking.